You're listening to the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo. Is it true? Is it bull? You decide. And that's right. Welcome to episode 206, 206 of the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo, brought to you by the House of Hughes and J&T Mechanical, and recorded as always at the Tactical Finish, Nemosa Studios. Yes, from fabulous Colorado Springs, Texas.
You got that right.
Yeah, we got to do that, because that's what we mostly do. Thank you for the applause. Please keep your
tape recorder. Listen to this. Woo. We have got so much to talk about.
Yes, tape recorder.
So let's get to it.
Whoa, we did stuff.
Okay, what were we doing in Colorado in the first place?
We were there to pick up your son.
Oh, where are we now?
Yeah, it was great, and we were there to see sights. There were sights to see.
We did pick up our son. However, there was his dog that we cannot pick up.
Hades. Yes, he weighs more than I do. He is a phenomenal bull, phenomenal big 85.
He's an American Stratfordshire, whatever you call that thing, and
yeah.
Oh my goodness,
it's very, very. I call it a big dog. Big dog, a great dog.
Yeah, I'm just kind of wondering how in the world Renee got this. I mean, several $1,000s. And
it was a rescue. It was a rescue. He rescued him from somebody who didn't deserve him.
Yeah,
and so it happens like that,
I was told actually, Renee said that his company had bought Haiti to be a guard dog. Mm-hmm. Well, apparently he was too much of a teddy bear.
He guarded the food.
Yeah, he was useless as a guard dog. So. He said, I don't know what to do with the dog, and Renee just fell in love with him and said, here you go.
Yeah, I know what to do with him, yeah.
So it's all history now.
So now you've got two more roommates.
Oh, my goodness. He's a beautiful dog. My son's okay, too, but the dog.
The good thing about it is DJ Naster will be at the show tomorrow. That's right. Virtual Country has a show tomorrow, Friday.
February the 9th.
It's the 9th or 10th?
10th. That's right. February 10th.
February the 10th at the Cibolo Creek Vineyards.
All right.
We will be playing, I believe, 6:30 to 9:30, 6:30 to 10, something like that.
That works for me.
Our brother Julian will be joining us on the cajon. So we will have the three Menchacas in one place again. You know what? That last time that happened, restraining orders and debauchery abound.
Incarceration.
Yep. Infestation. A little bit.
And all of that.
So, but mostly it was a good time with good musicians and good friends and family. So we're looking forward to another one of those tomorrow.
There's livestock. There's
livestock.
Alpacas.
There's
llamas.
Alpacas. Bring an alpaca.
There's barn hogs.
There's yard sausage. There's yard sausage.
A lot of that.
There's a lot of good stuff. It's a great place, a great vibe. You can get wine. You can get some food. You can get a craft beer, from local area. And also
charcuterie trays with
trays.
All sorts of veggies, hams, and cheeses.
They've got pizzas, I think.
Yeah, they put cute in charcuterie.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I do.
All right.
And they've also got your favorite whiskeys. They had Buffalo Trace whiskey last time, and the cream. It was great. It was awesome, and it was very tasty. So come early, stay often. And listen for us for a while. We will be playing some good country music, some rock, some 80s, a little bit of everything. Oh, man. And you know what else? We also booked 2 weddings since the last time we spoke.
That is so cool.
So, it's cool. Sometimes you have this feast and famine thing, and everything seems to be feast right now. The family is growing. Musically, we're growing. Ideas and project-wise, we're growing. So everything is going the right direction. Instead of worrying about the rug being pulled out from under us, we're just building up, and you can't pull the rug out from under that if you build hard and strong enough for that. So we're looking forward to that, and we're stepping into this new season for the band, for the podcast, for the family, with open eyes, but knowing that we've got a vision and we know where we're headed to, and it's great.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a hint: lights, camera, action.
That's right. Oh, man. If you do not know the story behind the Menchaca family, the music part of it, and the family part of it, oh, my gosh. We added so much to it this week during our road trip, stuff that I didn't know, that I was supposed to know, that they thought I knew. I don't want to talk about it. It'll be in the project that we're going to be putting together. So we, we'll I'll just
Huh.
let you know that
I thought
my brothers weren't always the nicest people to hang out
I
with.
thought you knew.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay.
I
Well.
thought you knew. Like
Yeah.
tape recorder, I didn't know. I was telling a story, and my brother looked at me like I was stupid, and
I do that a lot, though. You got to be more specific.
I just I didn't know. I thought he knew.
Okay, I thought I knew too. I thought I knew my brothers, but apparently I did not. But like I said, it'll all be in this project that we're working on. It's going to be kind of a background of who we are and kind of walk you through the process of what we did with our first album. It's going to be something that I've never seen before. So I'm excited about it because it's something that I thought more people should or would do. I'm glad they haven't.
Yeah.
Speaking of things that people haven't done, but they are doing now, but not more people are doing, and you would think they would. We stayed at a hotel that was amazing. It was called SCP Hotel, and the S and the C and the P, they stand for Soul, Community, and Planet. And these guys really live by that. They take care of the community and the world, and they do it right. From the first time you walk into the hotel, it it just has that vibe. It has a plant wall at the front, so that provides beauty because you got plants all over the place.
I got pictures. I can send them if
Oh
y'all
yeah,
want tape
or go
recorder.
to SCP Hotel / Colorado Springs, I believe, or just scphotel.com, and you can click on your specific city where you're at.
Right.
They're in 7 locations, I believe. They're in Eugene, Oregon, Hilo, Hawaii.
Yeah.
They just bought property in Costa Rica.
Yeah, and I can't wait to go to Costa Rica.
Yeah, I think they need a band for their opening week or 2 weeks. I think they should have an opening weeks.
Tape recorder. This place was amazing.
Oh my gosh, talk
They
about
started giving us a story about it. They
yeah.
started talking about how every small little thing that they do makes huge difference in this world. First of all, I'm with the SCP Soul. S that stands for Soul. At let's see, let's talk about their mission statement. It says you provide one adolescent with well-being tools and resources to build lifelong mental health skills through We Well-Being.
We Well-Being is a very, very good. It takes care of people, and every time you stay at their hotel, over 117,000 adolescents have been
Can you
supported
believe that?
through their mental wellness and their health, and that's just
Pretty amazing.
from one night. You take care of one person,
Yeah.
and the C stands for community. And you light the home of one family caring for a critically ill child for 24 hours through Miracles for Kids. Miracles for Kids, another awesome place. And how many days of light have they donated so far because of the hotel stays?
Pretty sure it's a little over 101,000.
101,000. In
Yes.
addition, SCP Hotels also provides care, $27,000 in sponsorships to assist children and families in need.
It's
So,
just amazing. Amazing.
so for people who have a child in the hospital and they've got all these medical bills, every time you stay at a hotel with SCP, you're helping them pay bills that they really don't have the time or the energy to do because they're taking
Right.
care of their family.
I just wish everybody would follow suit.
Yep.
Because the last thing, P stands for planet, says you plant one tree in an unnaturally defrosted area through one tree planted.
Deforested.
One tree planted
One tree planted.
is a company,
Yep.
and it's a campaign, and they have planted, check this out, 126,000 trees have been planted.
Exactly. So, I mean, not only are they taking care of you in that hotel, but they're doing it with recycled plants, products, everything.
Dude, that is the first hotel I ever saw that had trash bins and recycle
And
bins
recycling.
in each room.
Yep. And-
Spacious and everything. It was amazing.
And everything there is locally harvested. When you walk into the kind of
The foyer.
yes. There's a kitchen area. They've got sodas that they sell that are locally made. They've got beers and spirits that are all crafted in Colorado Springs and the local area. And even the glasses we were drinking from, we were trying to figure out why they look so cool. They were a nice green and it said SCP on them. And then Tim looked at the bottom and he was like, "This is a wine bottle." They resourced the wine bottles and turned them into glassware. So you're not taking another glass and throwing it in the trash. You're taking that glass, you're really using it for a specific purpose to help people, from the products inside the room, all of the shower shampoos,
Yeah.
the body wash, the soaps, everything was made naturally, and just used with not being a bad partner with the planet.
Right, right. It the place is just fully self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Also, additionally, uh, every time someone stays at the SCP Hilo,
Hilo,
that's the one in
Hawaii.
Hawaii, right?
Yep, yep.
Uh, they remove and help remove wastes from the beaches of Hawaii.
Over 2 pounds of trash is removed for every day that someone stays in one of their hotels in Hawaii. So not only are they doing it as a company, they're also doing it locally to give back to each location, which is amazing. They use even the water bottles they had. They're
Yeah,
not water bottles; they're containers, and
yeah,
those containers are made out of recycled products. So
100%
100%.
recycled.
Over a half a million pounds of CO2 emissions have been saved.
Yep,
They've 11,000 pounds of food has been saved from landfills. Instead of being taken to a waste to the landfill, it's being saved and repurposed. And they've gotten rid of over 200,000 plastic water bottles.
that's crazy. That's insane.
So,
So,
so when we saw that, we thought that's just one company with 7 hotels.
right.
Can you imagine what Hilton could do with thousands of
Oh yeah,
hotels?
if they started some holistic hospitality,
That's it.
you know,
Holistic hospitality.
it sounds too easy, but it's just half of these politicians would look into something like this.
Sustainability.
Yeah, Soul Community Planet,
Yeah.
the hotel franchise, is building back better.
If you put SCP ahead of GDP, or
Yeah,
ahead of your own
absolutely.
personal interests, soul, community, and planet, if you can say at the end of the day, what I did helped SCP, helped somebody's soul, somebody's community, or somebody's planet,
Yeah,
then you've actually lived a good day. And not enough people can. And I'm the first one. When I walked in, I was like, I felt conflicted
yeah,
and convicted at the same time, because I was
dude.
like, I don't do any of this stuff.
Yeah,
But it encouraged me to want to do it, and that's the thing. More
yeah. And
people
if
need to
all
see
these
it.
politicians would just stop being concerned with lining their pockets
Yes,
and aligning this world with self-sufficiency,
unity and not division. That's
happy
it.
world there,
That's it.
happy
Yeah,
world.
and this isn't aimed at any particular. It's 99% of all of them.
Yep,
They're all in there. They might start wanting to help, but that first check comes in, and they're like, "Oh, you want me to do this?
yep.
Okay, okay."
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls,
That's about as political as I'm gonna get.
tape recorder, it starts right outside your front door.
Yeah,
Go and
and
make something happen.
first it starts in the mirror, and then you say, "What am I gonna do today?" And then you go out there and you do something, and make sure it's something worthwhile that you could. If your child came up to you and say, "Hey, Dad, what did you do today?" Make sure it's important and it's special and it means something.
And in our defense, we actually helped save the world. We on our trip home,
Right.
we were able to encapsulate 230 square feet of methane.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Oh man.
We encapsulated it, we enclosed it, and then we ingested it, and then nearly passed out.
Yeah,
Yes, we did.
bottled farts.
Bottled farts. Yes, we did. Because if cows can do it, we can too.
Uh-huh.
And tell you what, nobody wants my ribs.
You will show them.
For your pleasure. So anyway, if you take anything from this show, don't let it be the last 20 seconds of what we just said. Let it be the first part of what we talked about, Soul, Community, and Planet. Those guys at that hotel, and I'm sure they do it at all 7 of them that they have, and growing, hopefully, exponentially. Take that what they're doing, and try to incorporate that in your daily life, whether it's getting rid of plastic bottles, or whether it's getting rid of just throwing trash out and thinking, what can I save?
Yep.
Or just helping somebody.
Yep.
Helping somebody, checking up on a friend and saying, hey, haven't heard from you in a while. Are you okay? That wellness check that you do for them,
Yeah.
You never know what you could be saving. It might have just kept them from having a bad day. It might have kept them from doing something that they shouldn't have done.
Yeah, Josh Downs.
Yeah, we're talking to
By the
you.
way, Josh, I am doing okay. Thanks for calling.
Oh, and by the way, it's still a little bit too cold to do the shirts, so we will have them out. Those Red Line Gun shirts soon. It's warming up. It's warming up in here. But yes, all of our partners. Again, thank you, Red Line Guns, Tactical Finish, J&T Mechanical, House of Hughes. All the folks who have helped us and been a support. We wanna start doing stuff that helps the planet in your name. Part of what we're going to be doing with that sponsorship money that we get, not only helping grow our show, but helping our community.
Yeah, that's why we're helping out by just letting y'all know that this podcast is totally sugar free
And reused.
and reused.
Yeah,
Yes,
this if you listen to episode 136,
we recycled it.
all we did was redo it. Yeah,
How about that?
it's awesome.
But if you haven't heard that episode, you might want to continue this episode.
Yeah,
Supporters.
and then go to 136 and listen to that one. Listen to 135. If you listen to 104, 107, 110, 113, 116, 119, those are Super Granny episodes.
Wow, that's right.
And 120 is the sit down interview we did with Super
Yeah.
Granny. And 126, Super Granny talks about the white rhino.
Yes,
One of
and
my
that
favorites.
was like a palindrome.
One of my favorites, yes. And then luego in episode 207 next week, we're going to talk about more stuff.
But what?
I'm back. Remember the doggy door? You didn't lock it, and here I am, me and
Tape recorder.
Listen.
You wouldn't believe
I wouldn't.
the difference in musical culture
Wow.
from San Antonio to Manitou Springs.
It's quite a difference. It's an eye opener. Yeah.
It's pretty funny. I mean, we're listening to the radio stations over there, and totally did not know half of the bands or performers or singers. It's like, what is this?
Right. Here's the other thing. The live music scene is a completely different vibe and a completely different animal altogether. Like that guy at the corner.
Yep.
I'd never seen anybody use the recorder that way.
Yep.
Sound wise, oh, wow.
We paid him.
Couldn't have been comfortable though.
We paid him though.
Sounded very interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. There's a lot of buskers out there in and around downtown Colorado,
Yep.
Old Colorado City, and Manitou Springs.
Right.
It's basically their livelihood, how they make a living,
Yeah.
and their music is just
It's unbelievable.
it's awesome.
Yeah, if you sit there long enough and listen, some people they just walk by and they're like, "Oh, I don't recognize the song, so I'll just keep on moving." Sit down and hear a story and listen to a song and say, "Wow, look at that. That's where it came from."
And go get him an Egg McMuffin, for the love of Pete.
Oh my gosh, dude, should we tell them the story of what
Nope,
happened?
don't tell him the story.
Okay, so anyway, so we're there. We're driving through the drive-through, and there's three of us that were gonna have breakfast. So we're gonna get a couple of Egg McMuffins apiece. They were a couple of bucks. So Tim got 8 of them. So I was like, oh, I guess he's hungry. So as we're driving by, there's a couple of folks there with a blanket, just sitting there, and Tim gave them a couple of the Egg McMuffins. And they said, "Oh man, thank you so much. I appreciate that, man. That's very, very awesome of you to do that." Hash brown, coffee. So Tim was like, "Okay, I can go get a couple of more hash browns and some coffee. Hang on, we'll go back through the drive-through." He's like, "Well, I don't really like the coffee from McDonald's. I'm really more of the Circle K. I like theirs." So after we'd gone through the second time to get them their hash browns, we went to the Circle K, and Tim was coming out with like 3 or 4 of those coffee, iced caramel macchiato Circle K coffees.
Just trying to help.
And he also got him some what was it? They specifically wanted the teriyaki
Jerky.
Yeah, the teriyaki jerky.
Yeah.
So we got halfway back to the car, and Tim was like, "Did we really just do that?" And I said, "Yeah." And so after we finished drinking the coffee and the beef jerky and our Egg McMuffins, we thought, I think we've done enough. We've helped them enough. But yeah, that hash brown really did go down.
So
fourth and fifth one.
we had so we said, okay, thank y'all. So could you please leave the truck, please?
Yeah. So there they were helping us unpack, and Hey, no free rides.
Stop it.
Everybody earns their McMuffin.
Oh my goodness.
What did I do to get my muffin? I actually listened to you talk for about 7 or 8 minutes.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, I
Yeah, I
never do it
did.
during the show.
It gave you the whole spiel and everything. But that's what I do when I am starved for attention. I talk too much. Dun 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 dun.
Wow.
That's why we're going to talk about the rodeo.
Wow. Are
What's
we?
going on
Dude,
to this morning? What's going on
well,
today?
if you're on Facebook, I'm sure you've probably seen it. There's some coupons for the free rodeo grounds. All you have to do is take that photo with you to the front entrance, and
Yes.
you will get in free today, the 9th, Thursday the 9th.
Yeah.
If you go today, just scan that code, and you will get free admissions. And then you can go to the San Antonio Fire Department. They're over by the main food area, and you can see Josh Downs
Yeah.
with Red
Go
Line
say
Guns.
hi to Josh Downs because he didn't say hi to anybody
And
else.
tell him his shirts are almost ready.
Yep.
Red Line Guns, if you need any pew-pews. A flamethrower. You
Yep.
can get a flamethrower. And
That's coming.
For all you flame jobs out there.
All right.
But yeah.
Wow.
Do that. Do that.
So go to the rodeo, do your thing, donate. I mean, give your monies for education,
Yep.
and make this a very successful rodeo.
I think it's like 16. Pardon.
Okay, there
I
you
think
go.
it's like 16 or 17 years in a row
Yes.
that San Antonio has won the best indoor rodeo for
Rodeo, right.
medium to large
Wow.
venue,
See, there you
and
go.
that's with having the Tejano Day too.
Right.
So it was great.
Oh my goodness, is Tone Loc gonna be here?
I don't know if he's going to be here, but I think they're going to have like the revival of Peter, Paul, and Mary. But seeing as how what's happened recently, I think
boy.
the show is just called Paul. So
Oh my goodness. Okay, well,
I
so-
think little Jackie Paper is going to
Yeah.
be there as well. He's going
Woo.
to puff the magic dragon.
Oh boy.
And something about us.
So all of our friends in Brussels,
Both of them.
Belgium, would y'all, if y'all are free this weekend, next couple of weeks,
Yeah, come on
come
in.
on down to the rodeo.
Yeah, come on down.
And today, if y'all are here, get in free with that QR code or that coupon, and then go in there and spend $20 on a Bud Light. But it's for a good cause.
Yes, because you want a beer.
Yes, because you want to drink.
That's right. That's
Bum,
right.
bum, bum.
Hangovers are not free.
Okay.
So-
Especially that one time.
It was, yeah, that time that we, yeah. It was
Tape recorder, we don't have any jokes today. We just thought it would be
Funny?
behoove us to speak and forward the information.
Right.
And the time and the experience that we had this past week.
Wow.
It was great. So if y'all can, do your part, and all the stuff that Goonie talked about earlier, go back to that website, which is
SCP Hotel.
scphotel.com.
That's right.
And start there. Go to the abouts, go to the information, go to the contacts, and actually see what you can do for this world
Right.
instead of taking from this world.
Yeah, look at the at their how you help page, and look at the companies that they're helping.
Yeah.
The ones that we said, the Soul Community and Planet. Look at those 3 companies that they help and work with, and maybe help them. You don't necessarily have to go through the hotel. You can just help those companies that they're helping. Pay it forward. Pay it forward. Do something.
Please.
Plant a tree. Plant a tree. Or what else could they do? I mean, as far as recycling.
They could actually write on papyrus
Right.
jokes and then email them to us,
Right.
so we can actually have a fun and funny podcast.
What if they had, I'm just, speaking off the top of my head because sometimes I don't really prepare anything. But what if like maybe they had like 56 guitars and, could only play one at a time, and that was marginally. What could they do with that?
Are you asking somebody to donate all their guitars to a good cause?
No. I'm just wondering, per se, if I knew somebody in this room.
Wow, I don't know. I don't know about in this room, but I think you're wasting a lot of time, and
Wow.
it's none of your business.
Yeah, shut the front door on that one.
All right.
So I guess that pretty much answers my question there.
Okay,
I like
thank
to
you.
ask questions with no answer.
Right on, right on.
Yeah. So I mean, it is what it is. So
Yeah, buffalo wings. That's what it is.
Oh,
I'm waiting for buffalo wings.
It's time for buffalo wings.
It's time to go.
I think we should have some wings then. So we're gonna do that.
Greasy chicken.
So make sure to take care of the planet.
Whoa.
Go to the
Hey,
wow, and then go to Go to Cibolo Creek Vineyards
Yes,
in
tomorrow,
Bulverde, Texas tomorrow,
the
six
10th.
thirty ish to 10th, six
Yeah,
thirty to 10ish, something like that. We'll be there for a few hours, having a good time, jamming with family,
yeah, and have
and
some wine.
yes, or some charcuterie
Uh,
with Teresita.
no me digas.
No me digas no. So until next time, uh, the True Bull Virtual Cast with Goonie and Nemo has been brought to you by the House of Hughes, JT Mechanical and Tactical Finish, and as always is brought to you by Soul, Community and Planet,
All
Good
right.
Times,
See,
and what else are we brought to?
all about doing your part,
And that's right, you do your own parts and I'll do mine.
Grandma.
Yeah.
Okay, bye bye.
That's right.